Good morning and hello again, my fellow survivors. It's another Saw game. So this is game 4. Or it will be game 4. Let's head into battle. It does this. Why does BlueStacks have to crash on me? Please fix Elix. Right, first things first, before I forget, because last time I forgot and it was not good. I forgot to apply buffs. And it's huge. You get 10% attack, 10% buff for attack and 10% buff for defense. And obviously, when you activate Reckless Fury, is whenever you attack anything in this in the restricted zone, you get another 2% buff. Another interesting tip is that it actually applies for duels. But the other thing is, which is I kind of have privilege at this moment, is I have. Is it applied to me? Is the question. I have second deputy, which is I think 8%, oh no, 5% damage and HP. Don't quote me on this because I'm really fresh to this. So let's scout for a second the enemy team. Anubis is the one that tried to smash me out of the gas station all game last game, so this is going to be funny. Peacemaker is huge. He's kind of like their biggest on 514. So you got 119, 219, 319, 4. So that's 4 potential tier 7s. It's morning for me, people. I'm just my brain is just waking up. Alrighty then. So let's go. Let's take that out. I'm going for my usual gas strat. Nice. Because it's a fresh day, I'd like to gain some form of gathering. Everyone's already started gathering, oh my goodness. Alright, let's do that. So if the enemy has 4 tier 19s, what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, okay, so it's 6 versus 4 in terms of potential tier 7s. Not everyone who hits tier 7 is going to be yeah. Not everyone who hits Town Hall 19 is going to have tier 7s. Upgrading those stables and upgrading your police station and fire station takes a long time.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
So I've got I kind of got a strategy that I would like to adopt.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
Returning, so this was a big one obviously. Someone sent. It looks like they're retreating though. So they've attacked, but they're retreating. Let's have a look at these reports. So I lost the gas against, yeah. So it's this person again, so she's going after gas. It's the gas lady. What did she do? Did she go for a triple? No, she just had a strong F1. Gas 2 is 6000, okay. I wonder if we can just trade places. But who did I take out here? Okay, interesting. I'm gonna go after this again though, for sure.
Something's coming our way.
Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Something's coming our way. think they'll be back? They're gone. Do you think they'll be back?
So I kind of want to change my strategy.
They're
I was
gone.
speaking
Do you
to
think they'll
Mr.
be back?
Mr. Bolognese, our region chief, who I was fighting against last game. What's really interesting about Saw is that everyone has their own different strategy, so like I'm so up for just listening to feedback and just trying out new different strats. There's not one strategy that's always going to work. There isn't a go-to strategy. There is obviously like a one to kind of follow briefly.
Fine. Do you think they'll be back? Something's coming our way.
Because your strategy changes depending on your current power. Like if you're not Town Hall 19, like the first time you can join RZ is like Town Hall 14. So if you're Town Hall 14, you probably only got tier 5 troops, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so you only just about hit tier 5 because you have level 13 barracks.
They're gone. Do you think they'll be back?
Ouch, that was a big hit.
They're gone. Do you think they'll be back?
We do need to hold this though, that's for sure. So I'm going to have to... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do what I was meant to do, and that is recall and get closer. So I'm going to change my strategy because I haven't actually recalled in my last few games, which I should have. I should just sit in here. Damn, this is a big boy. 1-0. He's probably got like level 80 survivors. You can kind of tell if you can understand troop count, then you can understand what level your opponent's survivor level is. It has a slight indicator in that sense. So I'm going to change my strat. I'm going to try and hold a CC for us, if possible. Want to try to get as close to the CC as possible to reduce the time travelled. So this is going to be my game plan now. I'm going to basically sit in zone 4 if possible. So I'm going to play a defense strategy. This is hopefully going to give us the best chance to stay alive.
They're gone. Something's coming our way. Do you think they'll be back?
So let's have a look. Right, I'm gonna recall this. I'm gonna put my F2 in here. This will be interesting to get if I can, potentially. I'm gonna stick my F4 in here. I don't think that's gonna hold. I think my F4 is just gonna lose. There's 3 white lines, so that's 3 enemies going in for CC2. No, gas 2. Oh, interesting. So she's just left, so I could tell. Wait a minute. Let's do this. Because if this is an empty, you can even just one troop formation attack, and you've just basically saved yourself a lot of resources and time. So that's interesting. Ammo. So this is semi-powerful.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got
CC4.
Something's coming our
So
way.
yeah, this is my strategy. He's going to come in with his F1 or whatever it is. And I'm just going to sit here and wait. So the moment he hits me, I'm going to hit straight back.
They're gone. Do you think they'll be back?
Ooh. So this is kind of like my strategy, just to make sure that we can keep... That's another thing I should tell my...
Something's coming our way.
Please stack.
Our way.
10 out of 10. So look, who's coming in still? So my job in this game is going to be holding this 1 CC.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming. Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
CC4, they're going to keep coming for us, which is fine. That's expected.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
Gonna try and hold this. So yeah, even though my F1 isn't doing anything right now, it's basically sitting here to attack. So the thing is, you need to try and optimize time travel as much as you can.
Something's coming our way. Do you think they'll be back? Do you think they'll be back?
So this is going to be a huge hit.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
They're gone.
Okay, so now this is where it's very important to try and potentially get
Got incoming.
as much damage out as possible to kind of return them. Which is fine. So let's hope my strategy works. So I won in the Arsenal, so that means my next hit is guaranteed to win.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
Ooh, okay.
Something's coming our way.
I'm mistaken about that.
They're gone.
Ah, I could not
Do you
hold.
think they'll be back?
But I was very close. I wonder why that was. What happened? Who was in here? There was a lot of strong F1s in there, so wasn't really much I could do about that. Let's heal first. So we just need to restack again as soon as we can. And hold our initiative. So let's reduce some of these troops. Let's give this.
Something's coming our way.
That sounded like a Arsenal reward. So we've got strong in here, so we don't actually need to. So I'm going to F1 that one as well.
Quick, grab your weapons.
It would be good if someone can get a gas.
Something's coming our
Oh
way.
no, I sent the wrong formation. Let's recall
Grab your
quickly.
weapons. Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming. Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
You know, let's focus on this. So we got a lot of big boys coming in for CC1 again.
Do you think they'll be back?
So I'm going to see if my strategy works. Because how many are we stacked in here?
Coming our way.
Not enough, really.
Quick, grab your weapons.
Something's coming. Gone.
Oh no.
Do you think they'll be back?
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
They're gone.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
No, I don't have any march speed ups. So it's tough for us because we can't seem to hold anything right now, which is not good. So we're gonna have a hard time. The thing is we need to stack. Like, if we can't stack 10 out of 10, we just have no chance of winning. That's the thing. Let's have a look. Let's try and post this. Yeah, the sooner we stack relocate to the same zone, CC stack 10 out of 10, F2, F3, the better chance of winning. Otherwise, we just keep getting knocked back. I mean, the points are quite even right now, so it's kind of interesting in that sense, but... Okay, what I'm going to do is maybe just send one together while I wait. So that's garrison, that's good. That means I lost CC3. That was a stronger one. But ideally, you want to hold a CC furthest away from the enemy for when you knock them back. So either CC2 or CC3 is better. If you're really strong, then you can obviously hold CC1 and CC4, but this is from a red team perspective. Because at the end of the time, you want to give yourself as much time as possible. Right then, so... let's relocate to our region chief next to him, Mr. Bolognese. So there's one thing, like when you're gathering, you can actually relocate, but because I have one returning from an attack on CC3, I have to wait for him to return before I can even relocate. So that's why sometimes it's just worth just gathering at the very beginning. If you know you're gonna have a hold on a CC and you want to kind of teleport out quickly, then sometimes it's actually beneficial for you to hold back for a time being, because you know that you're going to make the biggest difference if you're obviously one of the big powers. Let's have a look, because getting gas would be quite good for us.
They're gone. Do you think they're gone? Do you think they'll be back?
I need more troops. I've only literally just upgraded my stables to 19, so I'm actually waiting for a survival event where I can kind of make the most out of that. Let's have a look. So...
Something's coming our way.
let's just do this for now. Was that really a loss? It's because she's got full chemistry and... oh, is that her tier 1? Her level 21 truck's in there. Let's have a look. CC2. We've got a big ink. Do we have enough people garrisoned? That is the question. Not yet. The thing is, we must hold this.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
It's really important that we can. Yeah, we should be able to knock the 690 out. Nice, it's done.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
So this is probably our first time that we were actually able to hold.
Something's coming our way.
My other thing is I'd like to hold this gas as well. Just don't think my F2's strong enough to take it out.
Gone. Do you think they'll be back?
But I can have a look. Scouting as we speak, so once that scout returns...
Got incoming.
Ooh, nice
Grab
rewards.
your weapons. Got incoming.
Right, so big ink, please restack. Yep, I know, I spelled incoming incorrectly. Right, gas 4, so potentially I could go for this with my F2. Healing's getting expensive, my goodness. It's like I've got to heal every time.
They're gone.
Let's go for this.
Do you think they'll be back?
Let's scout this quickly. Because right now our problem is we can't seem to hold a CC. And the fact that we only ever occupy one at a time, they just got a target. They've got a target for us every time. So it's almost impossible to hold. It's almost as if we need to go over here actually. Let's see if we can do this. Like, we've held this for now.
Grab your weapons.
Peacemaker needs to make this. This is his. No, that's not his. Where's Peacemaker's thing? That's Peacemaker's F1. So he needs time to travel to get to us again. The fact that we're not even holding the ammo and the double ammo is like fatal because it's 40% damage and defense. We just, the thing is we need everyone to kind of like hug a roll, but right now it's a little bit hard. Let's have a look. So we got workshop 1. Yeah, so I took this gas. Hopefully this is a win. Because the thing is we've given him one target and we need to attack somewhere else and give him a second target. Let's have a look who's in here. So that's his F2. I managed to knock 3 people out.
Something's coming our way. They're gone. Do you think they'll be back?
Like right now, we're 2 stacked on C2. Like, obviously it's really important that we stack here, but at the same time we need to give them another target. Because all they're doing is they're just going full YOLO on CC2. We just can't hold it.
Think they'll be back?
It's not possible. You see what I mean? They've just hit this again. So it really is impossible for us to
Quick,
hold.
grab your weapons. Got incoming. Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
Let's have a look. CC2 is big again. His F2 is massive actually.
Got incoming.
They're gone.
CC3.
Do you think they'll be back?
CC1 is the weakness.
Quick, grab your weapons.
Okay, they're going for
Got
gas. So this is a good opportunity now to go for this. I mean, we're massively behind on points. Whether or not we can make a comeback from this, I don't know. But we can damn give it a good try. This is obviously their weakness right now. There's so much to keep an eye on in this game. It's been quite a saucy game. But this Peacemaker though, he's a strong player. He's got really strong survivors. Workshop 1. Let's not give them points. Let's try to conserve as many points as we can.
They're gone. Do you think they'll be back?
Who's that? Someone intercepting me.
Quick, grab your weapons.
Yeah, so
Got incoming.
now it's our turn to try and push them around and make them chase us. So this is going to be my strategy. I'm going to keep holding this until
Something's coming our way.
like, I had a strategy in mind at the beginning of this game, but it's completely gone out the window. This is what I mean. You can't just follow a strategy
Quick,
and just expect it to work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't apply like that. You kind of have to think on your toes and change accordingly.
Do you think they'll be back?
CC1, I can still hold that quite comfortably.
quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
Gas 2. Would be good to get that ammo station, honestly. CC3 is not touchable. CC4, however,
Our way.
looks like another weakness. Yeah, so unless Peacemaker comes after me, I don't think anyone else in this on their side can actually knock me out.
Something's coming our way.
So I'll use that knowledge to my advantage.
Do you think they'll be back? They're gone. Do you think
So these
they'll
are
be back?
scouts, that's fine. So yeah, CC2, he's coming in for me again. I'm
They're
coming for
gone.
us.
Do you think they'll be back?
Let's have a go. Restack. You see, had we done this earlier and held more zones, it would have made our life a little bit easier. Let's see. Let's see if
Grab your
this
weapons.
weakness is
Got
still
incoming.
here by the time that I get in.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
No, that CC, that weakness is no longer there. They were able to reinforce in time. So I'm going to get knocked in a second. So I need to think about where I want to relocate to ahead of time. And that's probably going to be to this CC. I'm probably going to relocate right there. So I've got 20 seconds to think and decide where I'm going to go. Unless we can knock him out. No, chances are we won't knock him out, but I will relocate here as soon as possible. There we go, we come here. Maybe I'll stick my F2. No, it's too risky. Let's just play it safe and stick my... Actually, no, let's do this. Sod it. Because I know they're going to want to come after this.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
Let's have a look. CC1. Yeah, so I wanted to make sure that I held onto the ammo station.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
Question is this still a weakness? Because there's so many blue dots here. And it would be great, like, if we can redirect them to send the F1s here, then I can have a quick chance to intercept. Amazing. Okay. Let's hold this on F1 first.
They're gone. Do you think they'll be back?
Yeah, he's got his F1 in there. Let's see if we can do it this time round.
Something's coming our way. Something's
Quick, grab your
Yes.
weapons. Got incoming.
I was able to intercept that.
Grab your weapons. Got incoming.
Now what's interesting is his F1's got to travel back now. And hopefully that'll give me some time.
They're gone. Do you think they'll
Right,
be back?
now, I want to see if the weakness is still here.
They're
My turn
gone.
to come after him.
Do you think they'll be back?
No, I've got no gas.
Got incoming.
This is the only downside of the strategy, you have to spam attack.
Quick, grab your weapons. Got incoming.
So he's coming in with his F1 again. So I kind of have to conserve my stam if possible. The only other thing that I could think of that I could potentially do is switch out my F1 survivors. So I could do this. It is a bit of a faff, but if you want a mid-max, then this is probably the only solution that I've got. Especially after him smashing us back. Yeah, so this is returning now. So I've got to try and be as quick as possible.
Let's kick some ass. It's kill.
I wish there was a preset where you could just like preset it or something. That would be really handy. Because I ran out of stamina on my first one, I've got to wait for 10. It costs 10 stamina. It costs 10 stamina. So I've had to switch out my formation just to make this happen. It's not ideal, but it's a plan nonetheless.
Grab your weapons. Got incoming.
Ready for anything.
And I'm pretty sure it's a plan that's going to save us in the long run.
Ready for anything.
I won't let you down.
I can just get that ready. Because I'm sure he's probably wondering, wow, how is it that I'm able to keep spamming? Look at this close game. I mean, we're so close to coming back. Like, we was, what, 18 million versus 14 million? Now it's like 24, 21. It's not bad. I'll be honest here. It was a good attempt. We were a little bit too late to the party. That's all it was. That was quite, you know, it's not completely lost yet, but I mean, it's 200,000 points. It's 100. Yeah, we've lost, but it was a good game for sure. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. So that was obviously game 4 of season 2. I've got more games to come. I'm going to be releasing more. I'm hopefully going to live stream them at some point, so chat can interact. I can try and give some kind of like live feedback, but if the games are going to be this intense and I'm going to have to concentrate this much, live feedback is going to actually be rather difficult to respond to. I don't think my focus is going to be that great. But either way, thank you for tuning in, my fellow survivors, and I'll see you next time.